Okay, so according to this, we should be live. We'll just double check. Feel free to talk in the chat for me to let me know that everything's good and we're live. I think that's the case. I guess we'll have to find out. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh, how exciting. Oh, got a lot of people coming in. Very nice to see you all. Hello. Okay. Hi guys. Hello. What's up, people? How's it going? God, we've got quite a few people here. Hello. Hi, what's my intro? Hello, hockey fans. It would help if I actually remember my own intro, wouldn't it? How's it going, folks? It's me, your boy. Do I look like what you expected? Do I not? Who cares? This is me. Right, I'm just going to send a tweet to let people know that I'm live. So, boom. Already got it written out. See, I'm such a great YouTuber. I'm well ahead of the curve. Is everything working? Are we live? Are we good? Can you hear me okay? Is everything fine and dandy? Do let me know. God, that was very British, wasn't it? Ooh, fine and dandy. Ooh, cup of tea with the Queen. Oh, I look a lot... Okay, no, I was looking a lot quieter. What's the hat you're wearing? Hello from New York. Wow, we've got people from all over the place. Hello, folks. How's it going? What's the hat that I'm wearing? I'm wearing a Zurich Lions hat. Boom. It was from their... ignore the hair. It looks terrible. I need to get it cut, but quarantine. It's from their 2018 Swiss League Championship. So, because we're looking at the Game 4 of the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals in this video, it's kind of like, boom. It's the only championship hat I have. My hockey collection is still quite small in terms of like stuff overseas. I have a few hockey jerseys. They're hanging up like there. I've got 4 of them. Then I've got 2 there and then 2 there. Yeah, hi folks. How's it going? So it sounds like it's working for you all. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to my NHL Pause Binge Classic Game live chat for the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals Game 4 between the Detroit Red Wings and the Washington Capitals. I don't have any Detroit Red Wings or Washington Capitals merch or hats or jerseys, so I went with this. So take it. Just to let you know, in this stream, I will not actually be showing the game. I know you guys are probably thinking, well, it says that you're watching this game. I would love to show the game live on YouTube, but there's this thing called copyright, which the NHL is really happy on. Like, they've been going through and copyright claiming a lot of my videos recently from, like, a year ago or a year and a half ago because it's the quarantine and the bot's got nothing else to do. So it's like, oh, let's find Odd Man Rush's videos to claim. So I'm just waiting till we get a few more people in and then we can start the stream as we go along. So hopefully you guys will be able to watch the game with me. I'm not really going to be doing much in terms of like actual commentary. I'll be talking about the game as it happens, obviously. But it's a good opportunity for us to kind of just chill, watch a classic game. It's a game that I've never watched before, so I've obviously heard a lot about it. The 1998 Detroit Red Wings were a stacked roster. I can go through their rosters. I've got them up here if you want to go through them at some point. But wow, what a team is the Detroit Red Wings from 1998. A lot of the Russian 5 there as well, so yeah. Chris, do you want to fight me? Is that what you're trying to say? Hey Chris, how's it going, bud? So, let me take you through how to actually find the game that we're going to watch, okay? So, if I just do this fancy thing here, I'm going to use all of my, my skills. Boom. Look at that. Lovely. I'm here. How's it going? So, you go into NHL Pause Binge. If you just type it into Google, NHL Pause Binge. And then if you go down to Classic Games, which is this one, it's very nice because there's Classic Games on it. And then you just need to scroll through until you find the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals. So the games they've got on here for future reference, they've got Game 4 of the quarterfinals in 2009 between the Hurricanes and the Devils. They've got the Nashville Predators versus Detroit in 2008, the quarterfinals. They've got the Stanley Cup Finals Game 5 in 2007 between Ottawa and Anaheim. They've got the 1993 Cup Final between the Kings and Montreal with Patrick Roy. Got the game we're watching today, this one, lovely. Then they've got the Conference Finals Game 6 between Toronto and the Los Angeles Kings for 1993. Then we've got the 1967 Stanley Cup Finals, the last time the Maple Leafs were relevant. How nice. We've got the 1983 Conference Finals Game 1 between Chicago and Edmonton. We have Messier scoring his 500th NHL goal against the Calgary Flames. And then we have Mario Lemieux. Everybody tells me off for saying Mario Lemieux, even though that's how you say it in French Canadian. I don't understand like why I get like attacked for that. But you know, Mario Lemieux, say it however the hell you want. I don't care. And when he scored 5 goals in a game against the New York Rangers and the Penguins won their 16th straight game or 16th game, I'm not entirely sure. I would imagine it's their 16th straight game. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to be watching this one here. Not this one. That's the next one. This one. Woohoo! For context, you can also watch it on the NHL YouTube channel. They literally just uploaded it today, actually, which was quite fortuitous. I wasn't expecting that. However, if you do watch it there will be ads, because I had a little double check to see if it was chill earlier, and there were ads. So that's that. So I'll give you all a chance to go onto NHL Pause Binge and get yourself on that, and make sure you're ready to watch. I've got my headphones here. Ta-da! I'm gonna be listening via the headphones. Yeah, and we're just gonna have a chat about hockey, really. We haven't been able to watch any in about a month, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, remember when that was the only time the Caps made the finals? Ethan, incorrect. They made the finals in the first year they were in the National Hockey League, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to look that up just to make sure. Washington Capitals seasons. Because I remember when they had the 67 expansion. Was it the case? I could have sworn it was. Stanley Cup Finals in 97-98. Oh, no, you might be right. Oh, which was the team then? Oh, was it the Florida Panthers? I don't know. There was one team during one of the expansion years or something that they had an expansion team make it to the play. The St. Louis Blues. Thank you, Ethan Miller. Sorry, I stand corrected. I proper called you out, and I didn't have the evidence to back it up. I do apologise. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little chat about hockey stuff. I'm sure it'll be fun. We'll talk about the game as it goes along. Let me know when you guys are ready to watch, and then we'll get going. So, just checking to see if there's anything else interesting going on. Just checking the old Twitterverse. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. So many of you haven't. Well, not necessarily you guys, but like people that watch my videos. 78%. Bloody hell. It's awful. So it's 7:10 p.m. Here in the UK. Well, 7:07 to be exact. It must be 2:07 p.m. Eastern Time and 11:07 a.m. Atlantic Time, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys have got like a little post-lunch Sunday afternoon hockey game or hockey chat, whatever you want to call it. I don't have a video going out this weekend, by the way. If you want to see me in a video, some of you might know the YouTuber O Nyquist. I made a video with him on his channel yesterday, so go and check that out if you want to have a look. There will be a video with him on my channel coming out a little bit later this week, so keep an eye out for that. Can you go through the team lineups? I think that's a pretty good place to start before we go. So, the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals. So, for the Detroit Red Wings, who were absolutely stacked with this team. Jesus Christ, they really were. Chris Osgood, the starting netminder. Kevin Hodgson as the backup, but Chris Osgood usually played netminder for them. They had Vyacheslav or Slava Fetisov, Bob Rouse, Nicholas Lidstrom. God, it's been a long time since I heard his name mentioned. Dmitry Mironov, Vladimir Konstantinov, who didn't actually play in this one. Yeah, because of his injury, which we'll get into. Aaron Ward, Jamie McCoon, Anders Eriksson, and Larry Murphy. So they were the defensemen for the Detroit Red Wings. Then the forwards, you got Igor Larionov, Matthew Dadonov, Vyacheslav Kozlov, Slava Kozlov, Brendan Shanahan, Doug Brown, Kirk Maltby, Steve Eiserman, Martin Lapointe, Mike Newell, Darren McCarty, Joe Coker, Chris Draper, not Chris Gadsby, Brent Gilchrist, Sergei Fedorov, Thomas Holmstrom. So that's the lineup for the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, they were pretty good, weren't they? That's a pretty good lineup if you ask me, especially for the period of time in which they were playing. And then for the Washington Capitals, you had Bill Ranford and Olaf Kolzig. Obviously, Kolzig playing in being the starting netminder. Didn't realise he was born in Johannesburg, South Africa. I know he was German, but I didn't realise he was born in South Africa. It's really interesting. So for their defensemen, they have Ken Klee, Cal Johansson, Brendan Witt, Mark Tinordi, Jeff Brown, Joe Reekie, a very young Sergei Gonchar, and Phil Housley. And then for their forwards, they have Todd Krigier? I don't know. Kelly Miller, Esa Tikkanen, Peter Bondra, Andrei Nikolishin, Chris Simon, Michael Pivonka, Steve Konowalchuk, Brian Bellows, Craig Berube, Dale Hunter as the captain, Mike Eagles, Richard Zednick, Adam Opes? Who the hell is Adam Opes? Adam Oates, of course, and Joe Juno. Juno? I don't know. So there you go. Those are the lineups for this game. It's important to mention that 6 days, well, according to Wikipedia, the 1997 finals, 6 days after sweeping the Philadelphia Flyers in the 1997 finals, they swept 2 straight finals. Wow, this team was good. Vladimir Konstantinov and one of the team's masseurs got into a big limousine crash, and they both sustained serious brain injuries, which essentially stopped them from being able to play hockey, or stopped Konstantinov from being able to play hockey. So they dedicated their next season to the 2 injured members, and they wore a patch on their jerseys bearing the players' initials. So there you go. And we'll see a bit of an appearance from Konstantinov as the game goes on. Right, so guys, are we ready? Talk to me, folks. Are we good to go? So I'm going to put the headphones on. I'm going to put like one ear on, the other one not. But do let me know if you're ready to go, folks. The stream looks like it's holding up pretty well at the moment, so I'm quite happy about that. Hopefully that'll be the same while we watch the game. We've got a good 20 people here. I'm pretty happy with that. So Benman Boys is ready to go. Anybody else ready to go? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are all ready to watch. I know I've already been streaming for like 10 minutes, but I wanted to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody was ready, everybody's got a little bit of a snack. I've got a glass of water, you know, being healthy. The Pepsi's the old me. Well, I do drink Pepsi sometimes. Yeah, get her done. Okay, I guess let's get going then. Let's get going. So, 30 seconds. Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll even count. No, I'll do like do. Some idiot waiting on you, mate. Come on. I'll give you like 2 more seconds and that's it. Even though I said I'd give you 30. Who knows? So yeah, did any of you check out the Nyquist video I made with him yesterday on his channel? Do let me know. I'd be interested to know your thoughts. Okay, right, we're good to go. Perfect, right. I'm going to count us down, folks. So you should hear my reaction at the same time that you watch it. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, here we go. So it's in Detroit? No, it's in Washington, because the Washington Capitals logo is on the floor. So, obviously, the Red Wings having the chance to sweep the Washington Capitals. Opening faceoff is done. Boom. Sergei Gonchar back in 1998. He must have been a young'un. How old would Sergei Gonchar have been in 1998? That's a really interesting camera angle for this game. I thought they would have gone for, like, the standard broadcast, because I think some of the older games have the standard broadcast. Oh, already some shots flying. Already a broken stick. How long has the game been on for? Like, 2 seconds? So, Berube has the puck. Okay, another dump deep in the zone. Chris Osgood makes the save. Well, you've got the first shot on goal for pretty much both sides, so that's not too bad. Okay, so then Washington. Oh, the fans are crazy. Oh, okay, nice move. No, nice try. Had to go a little bit too wide, but this Detroit Red Wings team is just so dominant. So who wore number 13 before Pavel Datsyuk wore it? Was it Kozlov? I don't think it was Kozlov, was it? I can only half hear the commentary, by the way. Another slap shot attempt. Okay, interesting. Trying to keep the puck in the zone. Oh, the puck goes out again. Fair enough. Oh, so okay, so Vyacheslav Kozlov wore it before Pavel Datsyuk. I didn't know that. Oh, I probably did, but then forgot about it and now remember. So, there you go. Gonchar was 24. Wow, I thought he would have been younger. I thought he would have been like 18, 19. You can't see the game or the stream will get taken down. Exactly. Good thing that Berube won the Cup with the Blues since he missed out this year. Exactly. But then again, he was going up against like a powerhouse Detroit Red Wings team. So can you blame him, to be honest? So this game to begin with has been lots of one and done chances and chipping it out of the zone by the opposing team. So, and then the crowd going crazy when the Washington Capitals have it in the neutral zone. They're like, oh my God, they're going to score. It's like they haven't even gotten to the offensive zone yet. Or they're getting all excited again. God, I mean, fair play to the crowd. Like, they're in it already. Obviously, they know that their team is facing elimination, but, geez. So this game is about 90 minutes long. So at the end of the 90 minutes, we should have a good stream here, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, some people being thrown into the boards. That's what I love to see. Beautiful. Ah, you just don't get some of these hits nowadays, do you? Which some hockey purists are going to be like, oh no. Oh, and some people are going to be like, yeah, we need those out of the game because concussions, which is a fair point for the most part, but still. Oh, Holmstrom. Holmstrom was number 96, right? Because I can't really quite see their names on the back. My favourite Red Wing, Pavel Datsyuk, without a doubt. I'm a huge Pavel Datsyuk fan. He's one of the main reasons I got into hockey. I've got to say, the camera angle and the stutter is very interesting. Oh, the Red Wings getting a couple of chances on net. Not too bad. God, I miss playoff hockey. Oh, okay. So we just cut to, like... That's an interesting edit. Okay, fair enough. Okay, this is an interesting set of edits, but, you know, I'm not going to complain with it. So I hope nobody scored yet. Anybody else get that strange edit, or was it just me? So they're in the Detroit Red Wings zone. Some good physical play. Very nice indeed. Me likey. So Detroit coming into the Washington zone. Oh, that's a missed check there by number 11 of Washington. Keep your head up, mate. Just, I mean, it's really nice to watch some of these older games. See, that would have been a penalty immediately in today's NHL. Chris Osgood just throwing the puck out the zone. He's just like, just wants that out straight away. By the way, if you keep seeing me look this way, it's because I'm looking at the, I've got my iPad here with the chat, so I can make sure I read what all you guys say. Oh, centering chance. The fans love it. Red Wings are starting back up the zone. Obviously, the Washington fans aren't going to cheer about that. And shot on goal. Gets to Kolzig. How far are we into the game? I'm not entirely sure, because there's no clock. Oh, jeez. Decent chance there. Got some good physical hockey. I love it. Osgood's coming up. I love how they call it Detroit. It's a really interesting way to call it. Obviously, a lot of Detroit purists might say, like, oh, this is like the way to call it. But, you know, Detroit. Why not? Oh, is there a penalty? Oh, here we go. Bit of extracurricular activity. Here we go. Red Wings not having any of that. The Capitals fans loving it. Look. Oh, okay. We're cutting again. Interesting. I would imagine that's the cutting between, like, the, God, you can tell this is like a VHS game, can't you? I love it. Who's your favourite player of all time at the Nottingham Panthers? David Clark. Who's your favourite Capital now and in that game? I mean, I'll probably go for somebody like Adam Oates, maybe, or Sergei Gonchar. Probably, well, I wouldn't really say I have a favourite, just more of a name that I recognise. And in terms of now, oh, I don't know, it's probably got to be Alex Ovechkin. I mean, how could you not go with Ovechkin? He's a goal-scoring machine. So the Red Wings, there's a lot of dumping and chasing in this game, isn't there? Oh, you can see it's before the trapezoid. Ah, see, goalies could play the puck wherever the hell they wanted. Isn't that sweet? Okay, another cut. So yeah, they're pretty much cutting like every stoppage of play. It's a really interesting way of editing it together, but like, I won't complain. It means to get straight to the action. Can't complain really, can you? So, the camera angle. So yeah, it's a really interesting camera angle, I've got to admit. I'm liking that there aren't many stoppages of play though. I feel like the game needs more of that. It's really nice when it like, oh, that was an interesting attempt. I really like when there's not many stoppages of play and you actually get to see like 10 minutes of hockey like consistently. I'm sure the players don't really like it that much. Well, he's holding his stick. Oh, chance there, chance there. Oh, the Red Wings almost get one. Oh, Red Wings had a couple of chances. Like, this camera angle is really good when you're like right by the net, but anything like towards the blue line is really irritating. Is this how all games were broadcast back then? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question, though. Oh, that's a good keep in. Oh, got a chance. Oh, goes over. High and wide. Okay, let's see how this goes. Another dump out the zone. Okay. Nice answer, but I'm a Guildford Flames fan. Okay, interesting. Fair enough. I do like the Guildford Flames. I've been to see one at a game in the Guildford Arena. Very nice arena. Wish it was bigger. Wish it was more dedicated, but you know. Oh, Sergei Fedorov. I used to love using him for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim in NHL 2004. One of the names that I'd always trade for. I'd do like a franchise mode and I'd immediately trade for Sergei Fedorov if I was playing with like the Dallas Stars. Because it'd always be the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and the Dallas Stars as the two like standard teams to play as. And I'd always play as one over the other. The phrase, Turco, stones 'em cold, is like ingrained in my memory. Oh, Washington getting a good chance. Oh, lost his stick. You got to keep a better hold of that, mate. See, that would be a hook in today's NHL. Oh, good try. I was good, just like, I'm just going to dive on it. Why not? Oh, somebody got penalised. Oh, some banging music. Okay, so an interference penalty on the Detroit Red Wings. So it's a power play, okay. Power play for the Washington Capitals. They're at home. They got a chance. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Obviously, it's like, it's not the most enjoyable to watch, like, just me, but hopefully it's an interesting one. Like, throw on the game if you want to watch. If you're watching this, like, after the stream's been live, like, go ahead and watch it, like, along with the game. Hopefully you'll find it interesting. I remember once I plugged in our old PS2 and played all my dad's old NHL games. Oh, that sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. Oh, Housley has a slap shot attempt. Oh, okay. So, I think this is like Washington's first, like, lengthy time in the offensive zone in this game. I'm not sure how far we are into the game yet, but I'm just watching just you and it's still fun. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Otoseli? Otoseli? Is that how you say your name? I don't know. I have it on the GameCube. Yeah, I bought a fair few games on the GameCube. Because, like, it's backwards compatible with the Nintendo Wii, which is really cool. And because, like, everybody owns a Nintendo Wii and everybody's, like, Nan owns the Nintendo Wii. Oh, good chance there. Good defensive stick there by number 3, though. That was a smart play. Okay, so another clear by the Detroit Red Wings. Wait, so back then the home team wore light jerseys and the away team wore dark. Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure when that changed. I might actually do a video on that because I find that quite interesting. I'm not entirely sure when that changed. I feel like it was in like the 2000s. Maybe after the lockout? There you go. So, Washington got a few chances on that power play, or have had a few chances on that power play. It's not bad, but yeah, it changed after the lockout. Okay, fair enough then. I wonder why they changed it after the lockout. I like it how it is now. I think the home team should wear darker jerseys. Just because it, like, the darker jerseys are the more interesting to watch, you know? I feel like the away jerseys are all like too similar because they're all like simply white. So I think the away team should have like the less interesting jersey on. But that's just me. I don't know. Okay, so Washington are coming back in the zone. That's a good try. Oh, and a penalty. Penalty? Yep, penalty. Oh, and then we're going straight back to the next bit of play. Oh, this was back when they wouldn't take the face-off in the offensive zone after a penalty call, isn't it? Oh, that's interesting, because the penalty was taken in the neutral zone, or by the blue line. They take the face-off by the blue line. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Gosh, just so many, it's like the little nuances in the game that are so different nowadays. It's great. There's Brendan Shanahan. Guy, he's a name that you're synonymous with the NHL and the Red Wings, isn't it? Although he did play a bit of his career away from the Red Wings. Did he play for the Coyotes and the Rangers, I want to say? I may have missed a team or made a mistake there. I'm just going off the top of my head here, to be honest. Brandon Odell and NHL Master. Hey, guys, how's it going? Shot attempt. Okay, good try. Fair enough. But it looks like it was redirected. I want to see Nicholas Lidstrom, because where's number 5? Where's number 5? And also the Blues. Yeah, I think you're right there. Igor Larionov, the Russian 5 in Detroit. A big reason why the Detroit Red Wings dynasty was so good, they drafted Soviet players and just had to wait until they were ready to play, or given their chance to leave the country. Oh, decides to back off. That's not something you see very often anymore. Get right to the blue line and then back off. Because they're on the power play, I guess. That might be why. In they go. That's a nice little move there from Sergei Fedorov. Oh, good try. Oh, and there you go. What a goal. What a goal. Assist from Sergei Fedorov. What a nice pass. Whew. That's a nice little goal. You're not even going to show us the replay of the goal? Oh, I wanted to see the replay. Oh, fair enough. Wasn't there a face-off dot right between the blue line and the normal face-off dots in the offensive and offensive zones? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Shanahan played for the Rangers. Yes, he did. I remember him playing for the Rangers. Oh, getting some good hits there. Kirk Maltby's. He's a guy that likes to throw a hit or two, isn't he? This is a really interesting camera view. It really doesn't work when they're like right the other side of the ice. I feel like they should have had like one for each zone, and then for the like neutral zone. So 3 different cameras to switch from. But maybe I'm asking too much from the 1998s. You know, still on VHS to be fair. Didn't he play with Hartford? He might have been drafted by Hartford, I want to say. I might be completely wrong there. Like, don't quote me on any of this. Didn't he shorthanded goal? No, I believe it was a power play goal because it was a 4-on-4 and then the Capitals player, the Detroit Red Wings player came out the bench. Now Brendan Shanahan is the director of player safety. No, he's not. He's the Toronto Maple Leafs GM. He's in the Toronto Maple Leafs. No, he's not the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's the one of the higher ups in the front office, isn't he? He used to be head of player safety, but now it's George Parros that's in charge of it, I believe. I might be wrong there, but I feel like that's correct. Oh, they've got a camera for the penalty box. Very nice. And then we completely cut away from it immediately. Fair enough. Interesting. Oh, they're moving the camera as we go along. Oh, yeah, of course Shanahan was drafted by the Devils. How silly of me. Thank you, Otto. Thank you. Gah. I didn't know. Oh, no worries. So we on a... Okay, so it's a power play for the Red Wings again. Power play for the Red Wings. Oh, Fedorov's got a chance to wrap around. Oh! Just couldn't flick that stick round, get it round to the other corner. Chris Osgood. One of Mike Milbury's trades. What a great trade that was, eh, folks? Ends up becoming a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. Shanahan's the president and alternative governor for the Leafs. That's it. That's what I thought, yeah. Okay, 1 minute left on penalty time for the Washington Capitals. Number 17. Brown. Let's go Brown. Oh, that would have been a nice pass if that had threaded through properly. So is this back during the time of, like, two-line passing? It must be, right? Oh, that would have been a nice little pass out. Oh, good attempt. Oh, that was a nice little chance there for, I think it was Shanahan. Maybe it was Brown. God, we're already 15 minutes into this. Oh, it's gone quite quick for me. I don't know about you guys, but wow, that's gone quite quick. Milbury's trades can be a series itself. Why do you think I put them all into a 120-minute video? Jeez. Okay, so I pretty much managed to kill off the penalty. Fair play. So, oh, slap shot attempt. Nice. So many shots from the blue line going on here. Shanahan played with the Devils, the Blues, the Whalers, the Red Wings, and the Rangers. There you go. So he didn't play for the Coyotes. My bad. Is that Kirk Maltby? No, Maltby wears a different number. Two-line pass. Yeah, so two-line pass was around now. I used to hate that in NHL 2004. The two-line pass. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, you see how he bounced off him? Oh, they don't make players like those two anymore. Oh, that was a nice hit. You'd see just like bounced off him like a sponge. I'm enjoying this. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying watching this game. This is fun. Oh, another big hit there. Where in England are you from? East Anglia. I'm from East Anglia. The southeast, I believe, is what they call it. Although it's not really that south, but it's the southeasterly point, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Do let me know if you're enjoying it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Would appreciate it. Guys, a lot of slap shots going on here. That might have been more of a dump in, but still an interesting attempt nonetheless. God, I used to hate the two-line passing. I'd always turn it off and just make it like make it the icing where you have to touch it. Especially when I play NHL 2004 now. Oh, that's a good steal by Sergei Fedorov. What a defensive play. That was a nice move. Gosh, prime Sergei Fedorov was a solid hockey player. Oh. Another long shot in. Okay, fair enough. That must have been like either the Washington Capitals like structure or just like a league-wide strategy to just like shoot it in from the blue line, see if they can get a shot on goal from the blue line, see if they can get the goalie down or make a save. Anyone know when no-touch icing started in the NHL? It started a few years ago. It started 2017, I want to say, 2018. Maybe 2016-17, because before that, it was touch icing, and they got rid of it because too many players were getting injured or, like, checked into the boards because of it. Oh, you're a Londoner? Nice. Okay, I'm not too far away from London. Nice. Like to visit London every once in a while. Well, before the global situation. I'm happy NHL 6 doesn't have two-line pass because I don't even know where it is. Fair enough. Oh, what a save by Olaf Kolzig. Oh, what a play. Oh, Kolzig was such a solid goaltender back in the day. What a play by Olaf Kolzig. Oh, the sticks. I want to see a replay of that game. Come on, man. That was a nice save. That was like a Braden Holtby on Alex Tuck 2 playoffs ago. Olaf Kolzig is a very underrated goaltender. I think it's obviously the fact that he didn't win a cup is probably one of the main reasons. Used to cringe every time there was an icing. You could just see one player just going full speed behind. Yeah, exactly. I think no-touch icing is the most logical thing to do. I think it makes complete sense. Oh, a chance here. Oh, what a chance there. Was that Larionov or was that Fetisov? I can't remember which person wears which number. But point blank. Olaf Kolzig is a solid goalie. It's pretty cool that they've got like former players, or well, not necessarily former players, but like players that were actually in the playoffs earlier that series, like doing interviews. I think that's really cool. Is that kind of stuff that like I'd rather listen to them than like Pierre Maguire, you know? So Kolzig, well, I mean, I'd say to an extent Kolzig has pretty much kept the Capitals 1 goal down in this game so far. I mean, you got to say that the Red Wings are kind of dominated play for the most part. They just seem to be that little bit better on the draw, really. Another shot from the blue line. Okay, yep, feels like a strategy for both teams. I'm just watching the stream without the game. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I hate Pierre. Okay, Washington have a chance. Oh, okay, nothing happening there. I think that's Brian Bellows trying to get it. Okay, Fetisov's got it. Oh, sends it to the other side. Gartho. I will probably argue it until the end of days that the Soviet national team, the best team to ever play the sport of hockey. Just doing my research into them, god damn, they were incredible. Kolzig for Caps, then there was Hank for Rangers now. Yeah, pretty much. 1-0 to Detroit, yep. The goal is currently, or the score is currently 1-0 to Detroit. By the way, if you guys want me to watch like the 2014 Stanley Cup Finals, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It still gives me PTSD to think about. It's been 6 years. If I have to see Alec Martinez score that series clincher again, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, Detroit are playing very well in this game. Here comes Stevie Y, the captain. Dumps it round. With God knows how much time is left. Yeah, I have no idea. I would imagine we're like almost towards the end of the first period now, probably. It's been going on for 20 minutes. So who knows? Nice slap shot. I watched the entire 2004 final. Nice. Obviously, that was the Tampa Bay Lightning getting their first cup, wasn't it? I don't have anything to... I assume you're... yep, I'm a Rangers fan. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, so far the Detroit Red Wings are playing a much better game at the moment. I've got to say, much better game. You do not know how much I want Lundqvist to win the cup. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, another penalty. Hand pass, okay. It could be in the third and there's like 3 overtimes, yeah. Martinez plays with Vegas. That might happen again since the Kings suck and Vegas is good. Brandon, please don't break my heart like that. If you ever want to learn a lot about the Russian Five, check out the book, The Russian Five, A Tale of Bribery, Espionage and Courage. Or you can watch the documentary, The Russian Five, which I did. It is really good. Really, really interesting. You can rent it on Amazon for like a couple of bucks. Or you can buy it on Amazon for a couple of bucks if you want. I really should buy that. The Russian 5 was a great movie. I found it so fascinating. Especially, like, Sergei Fedorov and him leaving the, Obviously, I've done videos on, like, Alexander McGillney and stuff, so you know that I'm super interested in that stuff anyway. I love history. It's one of the main reasons I do all of my story videos. I love looking at, like, little glimpses into history. I love hockey. I love history. Put them both together. Happy odd man rush, you know? At what age did you start watching hockey or get into hockey? I started watching hockey in 2011, or I started paying attention to hockey. Well, that wasn't a penalty. Okay, fair enough. Wow, okay. I mean, I feel like a referee nowadays might miss a call like that, but who knows? I started watching hockey in 2010 or 2011, or I started paying attention to it. I didn't really find a way to watch it here in the UK until a couple of years after. I remember listening to a lot of, like, NHL radio broadcasts back in the day. But yeah, I'm only 23, so I've only been watching it for about half my life now. It's been, what, 10 years? So since I was about 13, 14. I remember my first, like, proper memory was watching the Boston Bruins, or finding out the Boston Bruins won the Stanley Cup against the Canucks, and then the big riots that happened afterwards. That was kind of like the big, like, that's the first Stanley Cup championship I remember. As a Rangers fan, what Rangers trade made you feel emotional? Matt Zuccarello going was quite sad, but I felt like it was a move that needed to be made. I kind of feel the same about Derek Stepan. I liked the Martin St. Louis trade that we made. It seemed like a bit of an overpayment at the time, but I was quite happy with it, you know? I mean, it turned out quite well. I really quite liked St. Louis as a New York Ranger. Not as good as when he was a Lightning player, obviously, but still pretty good. Anyway, back to the game. The Washington Capitals. Oh, here come the Capitals in the zone. That's a goal. That's a good physical play. He managed to take both the puck and the body. Some players are getting together for a bit of a dance, and it's the end of the first period already. So we're 24 minutes into this live stream. We have made it to the end of the first period. So it's 1-0 to the Detroit Red Wings at the end of the first period. If you want my, like, hot take on how the game's going so far, the Detroit, obviously, they're leading in the score and they're leading in overall play. There he is, Vladimir Konstantinov. It's an awful, awful thing that happened to him. He couldn't play hockey afterwards. It's so terrible. Like, in one swift moment, your hockey career is gone. Is the stream still holding up okay, is it, guys? Hopefully it's still looking... Oh, the live stream's offline. Let me just pause this for a sec. I'm sorry if I'm pausing this. There's a problem. Okay, we're having some problems. Wonderful. That's not helpful. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Is it stabilizing again? I've paused the stream. Well, not paused the stream, but I've paused the other thing. Oh, no, we're having problems again. This isn't good, is it? Oh, are we back? Are we back? Okay, it's really lagging like this, guys. Once again, I was hoping that it would work out fine, but my stream is going absolutely nuts. So it's giving me a ton more kilobytes a second than I actually need. We're dropping a ton of frames. It can't seem to make its mind up what it wants. I've just paused the stream paused the thing, by the way, just until it, like, evens itself out. So maybe give it a moment, maybe pause it. What I'll do is I'll get it to puck drop, and then I'll pause it again for the period, just to make sure that, like, the stream is back up and running okay, because we're still dropping a load of frames. I can give you the exact timestamp as well for when we're gonna resume it. So apologies for this, folks. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why we're at 0 kilobytes. This is a bit of a pain in the arse, isn't it, folks? So let's just wait and see. God, we're having some real problems with this, aren't we? Okay, so there's a lot of look at Vladimir Konstantinov. Are we going to get back to the actual game yet? Obviously, it's terrible what happened to him, but... Okay, let's keep having a look. Oh, I love it when it lags like crazy. This is fun, isn't it? Okay, so the start of the second period, we're getting there. Wonderful. Okay, another look at Vladimir Konstantinov, and it's Oh, I love it when it stutters. The legend behind the voice? Yep, that's me. How's it going, folks? I'm just waiting. Oh, this is lagging like crazy now. This is great. I do apologize for all of the lag, folks, and I love it when it hits 0 kilobytes. Okay, let's wait until we get to the right point. All the Capitals fans in attendance. Okay, so I just want to get to the actual game. Can we, like, speed this up a little bit, please? Please, I'm not asking for much. Let's go to, like, the 30... Okay, so the 30-minute point, they're playing again. So let's go to the 29-minute point. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it to the right position, and then I can see what's going on with the stream. I do apologize for the lag, folks. My internet is just deciding to completely, like, crap itself, which is great. Okay. Okay, Sergei Fedorov, a goal and an assist in the last 2 games. He got an assist in this game. Prime Sergei Fedorov, folks. Okay, so I've managed to get it to puck drop. Can this stream please work for me? It's not going to, is it? So the timestamp I'm at right now is 29:37. So let's go to 29:37. Okay. Let's just double check. It's really not doing very well, is it? Why is it so inconsistent with what it's doing? Because like there'll be points where it hits the right kilobytes, but it's still like not good, and then it drops all the way down to 400. Why is that? I don't understand that at all. Didn't have a problem for the first half an hour. Why does it need to have a problem for the next 10 minutes? This is fun, isn't it, folks? We're having a great time. It's going to drop all the way down again, I would imagine. I'm just switching my iPad to mobile hotspot so I can just get the let the stream kind of even itself out, because I'm looking at the chat on my iPad as well, so just waiting to see if that'll like have any impact on it. It still says we're dropping frames even though we've got way too many kilobytes for what we actually need, so let's just see what's going on, folks. I would imagine this stream's probably going to crap out, which is great, but we'll just keep going, see what happens. Still says we're hitting 30 frames a second. It's just wow, we've dropped 8% of our frames. Wonderful. I do apologize for this, folks. This is fun. I'm having a great time. I don't know about you, folks. Can you just show me the green again, please? Because, like, we're ready to go. You're giving me 6,000 kilobytes a second. I don't need that. I only need 2,500. That's all I ask for, please. You report on the EIHL too. I used to, not so much anymore. I do apologize for the stream causing problems. I know this is like a pain in the ass. It's giving me way too many kilobytes a second. I don't know why. Let's go down to 2,000. 2,000. Let's go down to 2,000. See if that works. Sorry about this, guys. So still dropping frames like crazy. I'm not quite sure why. You want to level yourself out? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. We might be good. I'm just going to let it roll for a minute while it's got a bit of a problem. We're still at the same timestamp. I've paused the actual game to make sure that this is okay. Okay. So, according to my OBS, it's looking fine now. Okay. But the 1998 finals was not playing anymore. Yep, Otto, you are absolutely right. Yep, that is the situation. They just had a massive thing where we were looking at Vladimir Konstantinov. So, according to this, we're running at decent frames again. We get about 2,000 kilobytes a second. We've dropped a ton of frames. We're not dropping any more. So that's good. Is it okay, guys? Please tell me it's okay. I'm not asking for much, please. Okay. Still looks like it's really laggy on my iPad, though, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, I'm really sorry about this, folks. I was hoping we could just, like, roll through the stream, but, yeah, it's causing a bit of problems, isn't it? Was the season paused in the EIHL too? Indeed it was. Yes, it was. Well, the rest of the season was actually cancelled from the Elite League, so that's fun. Right, it looks like it's okay. I just want to double check from you guys if it looks okay. This will probably be a little bit delayed to when you guys actually respond. But it looks really laggy on the actual, like, OBS, though. Okay, no, that looks better now. Okay, is everything good? Please do tell me, is everything good? Because if everything's good, we're just going to roll on. Because I've already wasted enough of your time. It's good for me, but now I don't know if live chat is still working. Yeah, I've still got live chat. Live chat's working fine. Okay, so if it's working for you guys, we're just going to roll ahead with it again. I'll keep an eye out, see if anything changes. So, I'll give you the countdown. So, we're at 29 minutes, 37 seconds. Give yourself a quick second to get to that point. So, 29 minutes, 37 seconds is the start of the second period. We've got about an hour to go left in this, but a lot of that is like the celebrations and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, okay, let's do the countdown in 3, 2, 1, hit play. Okay, so face-off is underway. Boom. And the Washington Capitals win it. Fair enough. Going to keep an eye on how things go. It looks like it's pretty much running okay. Once again, apologies. I'm that kind of person who's like apologizes like 12 million times about something, even though it's like not really my fault. Because I know like if I was watching, I'd be pretty bummed out as well. But that's just me. Okay. Right, so the Washington Capitals have dumped it into the Detroit Red Wings zone. Oh, that was an interesting hit. Oh, number 17 has quite the flow on him. Wow, look at that hair. Number 17 for the, number 17 for the Washington Capitals. Oh, good shot on Chris Osgood, but not really too much happening there. Okay, Detroit are moving the puck out the zone again. Wonderful. My timestamp will be constantly changing here, RC. I'll say now it's... Okay, so we're at 30 minutes and 45 seconds now. Okay, there you go. There's your second timestamp. Okay. So, face-off in the Washington Capitals zone. It's won by Detroit. Good face-off win, if you ask me. Oh, and then a glove save by Olaf Kolzig. Not a difficult one for him. He gets the job done. Because we're like right in the middle of like when goaltenders were starting to become really athletic and the stand-up era. So it's nice to see some goaltenders that like are able to stop the puck. Obviously, some of them could, but yeah. Hope you're safe from COVID. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine, man. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. My sense of smell and my sense of taste is still a little bit numb, but other than that, I'm feeling a-okay, folks. I do appreciate like all the kind words you guys sent me, but I'm feeling fine. Oh, excuse me. Ordered some new hockey equipment today. Elbow pads. Nice. Very nice. Chris Osgood has the puck. And number 44. Who is number 44? I can't quite read that name. It's also the like resolution of it as well, I would imagine. Okay, Larionov gets the puck out, I think. I'm very off. Okay, fair enough. I can always do like a jump for the third period and we can watch that at the same time. Okay, so hopefully, is it all working again for you fine, guys? It looks like it is, but do keep me updated. I'll have to go through the YouTube studio and cut out all of the really choppy bits. The Red Wings back in the zone. 44 is Eriksson, okay. Oh, that's like very similar to... Doesn't Jonathan Eriksson wear number 44? Or does he wear number 2? I can't remember. I'm not even going to try and answer the question because I'm probably going to get it wrong. Oh, what a shot! What a bomb by number 20. Oh, that was a nice goal. Oh, one-timer from the left side of the point. Just bombs it in and Kolzig can't stop it. It's a 2-0 lead for the Detroit Red Wings. So I'm not sure how far we are into the second period. I would imagine it's like, we started what, 29-37, it's 33, so about 3-4 minutes. Damn. That's not bad if you ask me. Whew. Whew. Okay, kind of on time now. Good. That was a nice goal. Was that Igor Larionov? That was a nice little goal by Larionov. So yeah, once again, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. I know I am. I'm having a good time watching this classic game. Oh, I really want to watch the documentary, the 4-part documentary they've got of the founding years of the NHL. I've been meaning to watch it for like the past 3 weeks, but I haven't got around to it yet. I'm too busy like editing videos or watching YouTube, you know? Which, I mean, isn't really an excuse, but you know, good centering pass there by the Washington Capitals, but couldn't make much of it. Eisman in on the breakaway. Oh, and he throws Kolzig into the net. So that's what, Thomas Holmstrom. So Eisman passed it to Holmstrom. What a nice play. Whew, nice. Okay, so the face-off is in the Washington Capitals zone after the breakaway attempt by, I think it was Holmstrom, although it might have said Eisman on it. I can't quite remember. I thought I saw number 96, which it wouldn't have been Eisman then, would it? Oh, RC Music, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the donate. Do I have my Twitch alerts on? I should do. I don't. I'll put them on for you. There you go. Loving the stream. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the very kind donation. Every little helps, right, folks? You made a good video with Nyquist. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've got to be completely honest with that video with Nyquist. We strummed it up in about a night. He gave me the players. I asked him if he wanted to do a collab. We're going to do one on my channel over this week, so keep an eye out. Thank you very much for the donation there to RC Music. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. I just brought a CNC machine, so I'm a little broke. No worries, man. No worries whatsoever. No worries. I mean, you donated 99 cents. That's more than you need to. I mean, the stream's free after all. But yeah, so, what was I saying? Yeah, I literally asked Nyquist on, I asked him on Saturday night, do you want to do a video together? Because he's like killing it on YouTube. And I was like, big congratulations, you're killing it on YouTube. I've been meaning to ask if you want to do a collab for a while. And then he's like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So then he gave me the players he wanted me to talk about in the video. I wrote a script that night, recorded it the next day, gave it to him. He edited it together, put it up the next day. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Who is your favorite hockey player? Ooh. Pavel Datsuk's a big favorite of mine. I wonder if he's going to play another year in the KHL. Slapshot from the point. Henrik Lundqvist is I'm a big fan of. I'm a big Adam Fox fan at the moment. That guy's made a really good first impression on me. He is a solid hockey player. He's going to be like, I hope he stays in New York for a long time, because if he keeps going the way things are going, he's going to be a solid player for the New York Rangers. I don't want to say like the next Leech, but you never know. 36 minutes and 20 seconds we've just passed here, Landon. Okay, here's number 17. This is a repeat of game 3. Oh, Jesus. That was a slash and a half by Mr. Longhair McGee. Whew. 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 I'm on time. Hey. Oh, now they've actually got the scoreboard up there, and then they got rid of it again. Oh, I want to see the scoreboard. They had it up there for like 2 seconds. It's because it was shown on ESPN and not like anything else. Yeah, damn, look at that flow. You don't see many players with the flow like that anymore, do you, folks? The 90s were a crazy time. Fun fact, I was 2 years old when this Stanley Cup Finals took place. Well, actually, I was 1.5. I was 1.5 when this game was shown. How crazy is that? Do you have Instagram? No, I do not. I only really use Twitter and YouTube. I'm not really a huge social media guy. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Like, I barely ever post anything. I post enough, you know. I was not born. Damn. God, the fact, like, being able to, like, go back and watch games where it's like you weren't even born is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Do you have an email? Yes, I do. I believe it's in my About section on my page. I'll just double check that. Okay, it doesn't. It might show on the, what's it called? It might show when you, like, view via browser. You can say, like, view business email or something. I've got my YouTube's email associated with that, so check it out. Okay, so, oh, that was a hit. Oh, I love that the camera caught that so nicely as well. Damn. Whew. Okay, so the stream looks like it's holding up pretty well now. So we've almost been going for an hour. It's been an hour already? Whew. Okay, I'm going to shoot you an email. Oh, thanks, RC Music. Appreciate it, man. It's very kind of you. Yeah, no worries. Go for it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys make like YouTube profile pictures or banners, or if you guys want to make one for me, like, feel free. Like, you absolutely do not have to. Like, if you guys are interested in, like, supporting the channel a little bit, doing something like that, if you're good at graphic design, as you can probably tell by my videos, like, I suck at art. Like, my artistic skills are terrible. I can talk to you about hockey for a million years, but if you want me to, like, make a picture on hockey, I can't. Oh, that's a good chance by the Capitals. Good attempt there. I do epoxy signs. Oh, interesting. Cool, man. That's pretty cool. Who do you think is the worst NHL team? Well, this season, it's the team that's about to win the Stanley Cup. Oh! Brian Bellows scores a goal. So the lead is cut to 1 again. Brian Bellows with a goal for the Washington Capitals. Gets it past Chris Osgood. I'll make you one with the CNCO. Just go, oh, thanks, man. It's very kind of you. Appreciate it. So the game is 2-1. Brian Bellows of the Washington Capitals just scored for the Detroit Red Wings. For those of you who are just joining the stream, if you do bear with me, I'll pause it once we get to the start of the third period, give you the timestamp, so give you a chance for you guys to come in and get the opportunity to join the stream for the last period of play. Because I know some of you guys joining it late might be like, well, what's going on? I have no idea. Well, allow me to fill you in. Now, I'm not quite sure what I think about those Washington Capitals jerseys. Part of me kind of likes them because they have that vintage look, but part of me really prefers the jerseys they've got at the moment. What are your guys' thoughts on the 1998 Washington Capitals jerseys? I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm more into the into their latest design. Nice drink of H2O there to keep me hydrated during the hockey game. So Brian Bellows scored his 6th goal of the playoffs. Very nice indeed. So Detroit, are they going to go on the back foot a little bit, or are they going to come back swinging? The Flying Eagle. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's their eagle design. Obviously, they kept it until Ovechkin came and joined the team. It was a year or two until after Ovechkin joined the team that they kept the logo. So they also had that other logo with the White House on it, which I don't know what I think about that one either. I don't know. I feel like I should do a video like ranking like vintage NHL logos or something. I feel that would be pretty cool. Okay, another opportunity there. Just dump it away. Do the Washington Capitals. Fair enough. Tokyo Drift Canada. Hello. How's it going? Hello, hockey fans. Slap shot attempt. Chris Osgood with the save. Couldn't find it. Didn't know where it was, but he made the save, and that's the most important thing. Okay. Oh, Kolzig with the save. Oh, Jesus. Fall on top of his head, why don't you, number Kirk Maltby just... Oh, here we go. Bit of extracurricular activity. Kirk Maltby and Olaf Kolzig. Oh, come on. Drop the gloves, lads. Drop the gloves. Kill each other. No, I'm kidding. Empty the water bottle on your head like a player on the bench. I like that, yeah. It's like, no, I think that was the one with the building. No, I think it was the Eagle one, actually. I'm not even watching the actual hockey, I'm just watching this. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully I'm making it interesting enough without watching the game. It's given me enough to talk about, so I can't really complain. Who is the most overpaid player in the 2019 NHL free agency? I know who the most underpaid player is. Me. I need $1 million a year salary. Don't we all, lads? Don't we all? The YouTube grind isn't making me that much money yet. Olaf Kolzig, nice glove save there. Your voice is soothing enough. It's interesting, because on the Nyquist video, there were a couple of people out there that found my voice very annoying. Which, I mean, fair enough. They're allowed to have that opinion, absolutely. But, found that interesting. It was really interesting to kind of get, like, an opinion from a different channel's fan base. And then one person said it like, oh, that's a nice save by Olaf Kolzig. Very easy. And then, yeah, one person made the reference as like I was a kindergarten teacher, like talking to them as like a bunch of 5-year-old kindergartners, like telling them a story and saying it all slow, which I thought was a very imaginative style, which, you know, fair enough, like fair play. I'm not going to, they can have that opinion if they want, and they're well deserved to it. My voice can be very irritating. I have to listen to it all the time. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, nice save by Osgood. Oh, who took Chris Osgood down? So first we have the situation with... Okay, so it's a power play. Okay, so the Red Wings are getting a power play for goaltender interference. Who's going to win the Stanley Cup this year? At this rate, bloody no one. Yeah, no one's going to win the Stanley Cup this year, lads. It's cancelled. Boycott Odd Man Rush. It's the accent. People can't deal with it. They can't deal with somebody from England liking their favourite thing. No, it's not that at all. Kolzig starts swinging and Osgood just takes it. Yeah, exactly. Kolzig's like, well, Kolzig is probably looking for something to fire up his team. They're a goal down after all. The coronavirus will win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, pretty much. What do you think about the NHL returning, even though the pandemic is going on right now? Can they play in empty arenas? Maybe in like a month's time. I could see them doing it over the summer. I think over the summer could be a potential that happens. What is that woman doing in the background? Is she like trying to open up her chest to be like, look at this? No, I don't think she is, but she just focused too much on like this area. I don't know, like each to their own, I guess. I mean, if you're sitting behind the coach, I mean, got to get their attention somehow. I mean, there was one person that did it in the 2018 Stanley Cups quite nicely. They managed to get the attention of hockey fans everywhere by just, like, pulling the top down. When in doubt, pull the top down, folks. That's not a good piece of life advice, is it? I'm trying to show some cleave. I love it. The Jets will never win it. You don't know that. Saskatoon Centre is bigger than the Winnipeg Jets Arena. Really? Interesting. I also know that the Videotron Centre in Quebec City has a massive arena. Okay. Oh, nice opportunity. Shot there. Oh, and another goal! Hey, Larry Murphy gets the third goal for the Detroit Red Wings. It's a 3-1 lead to Detroit, as they call it. Detroit. Konstantinov's buzzing. He's so happy. Fair play to him. Poor guy. So, Capitals take a 3-1... Not the Capitals, no. The Red Wings take a 3-1 lead. Oh, and somebody looks like he's been slashed on the top of the head. Number 20 of Detroit. You should do an NHL live stream on the Xbox PlayStation. I used to do a lot of them, and I do them quite often, every once in a while. The problem is, I don't have NHL 20 because I didn't feel like it was worth the money. It felt slow and boring, so I was like, I'm not going to buy it. It's the first game since NHL 11 that I haven't bought consecutively. So it's been about a decade since I last bought an NHL game. And I didn't do it this year. And you know what? I'm happy with it. But I do have a ton of old NHL games. Oh, players pulled down, another player's cross-checked. Oh, we're getting into some good 90s hockey now, folks. Just play like NHL 4. Play an old game. Yeah, I've got a few old games. I've got NHL 2004 on the PC, which isn't quite working on my computer at the moment. Or NHL 2004 on the GameCube. That's quite a lot of fun. It's very difficult though. Oh, it's so difficult to score goals in that game unless you know the like cheat codes. Okay, so I don't know how much longer we've got of the second period, but such is the way it goes. I would imagine we probably don't have that much longer left. We're 46 minutes in already. I miss Slapshot career mode. Well, I am planning on bringing it back for the summer, but I'm not entirely sure yet. We're just seeing how things go. Phil Housley, number 96 for the Washington Capitals. I used to play NHL 2K9 on the Wii religiously. Oh, that's a good hit. Riding him along the boards. Some good board play here from the Capitals to keep it in the zone. Very nice indeed. You can see the game's a little bit slower than today's standards, isn't it? Oh, that's a good block, though. What a nice block. Capitals with another slap shot. Rebound. Oh, Osgood makes the save. Lovely. That's a good rebound save by Chris Osgood. Very, very nice. I love how they keep showing like a still frame of Kolzig in an away Washington Capitals jersey. I would imagine it's from game 2 or 3 or something. I love this guy because he doesn't ignore the live chat like everyone else does on YouTube. Yeah, well, you know, it's like, I mean, I'm still quite a small channel by YouTube standards, and obviously there's only a certain amount of people, like, of you guys that can respond. Like, the people that have, like, 4,000 people watching, it's quite difficult to be able to... It's very difficult to be able to kind of see all of them. What do you think about the Bar Down crew at TSN? I don't really watch them, to be honest. I've watched, like, one video of theirs. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I don't really find it that interesting. I mean, not to say it's not good. If you guys enjoy it, fair play to you. Like, more power to you. It's just never really appealed to me. Bar Down Crew is sick. My girlfriend grew up with Corwin. No way, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never really watched them, to be honest. Oh, a chance? Oh, if he could have managed to pass that to the back door, number 23 for the Capitals would have had an open now. It would have been Brian Bellows again. God, that would have been incredible. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, that's a nice play by Fedorov. Is it going to be an icing? No, it's not an icing. Oh, because the goalie touched it. I played goalie for their beer league one game. Nice! Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, puck gets dumped in. Right, let's see how it goes. 32. I feel like I've said that same phrase, let's see how it goes, like 3 times in the last 3 minutes. Who knows? Oh, that's a big hit there from number 32. God, you can't make hits like that anymore in the NHL. Oh, player trying to jump back onto the bench because he wasn't allowed on yet. Oh, that's a good play. Oh, gets brought down and he can't quite make a play. No penalty call on that. That's pretty interesting. Damn. But they just played the game normally, no video that day. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I've only really watched one of their videos. I will tell you a video that I did watch recently. That was the Vince Carter beef history video they just recently uploaded in the last couple of hours from SB Nation. Really good. I like that series. What do you think of the Calgary Flames? I mean, they got some good players there. They just can't seem to figure everything out, can they? Are you planning on bringing back? Are you planning on bringing back the blood hockey? It'd be nice if I could talk proper English, considering I am from the country that made it. Yeah, I mean, I am still hopefully pandemic pending. I am hoping to go back to Montreal for the summer to go work at a summer camp, and I'm hoping to have those videos like recorded when I'm gone, and then upload as they go along. But hopefully I'll still be able to go, and I'll have those videos, and I'll put up one a week for you guys to watch. Well, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. So we must be near the end of the second period now. We've only got half an hour left of the actual game to watch. That's including the like celebrations and things. So who knows? I guess we'll find out. One thing I know is I burped, and you are welcome. Let's hope the Whatever Happened To series returns. What do you mean? I make Whatever Happened To videos every once in a while. See, the reason I don't really make them as every week anymore is because not many people are watching them anymore. I'm getting like half to a third the amount of views that I am on them, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll try something different then. Oh, that was a good save by Chris Osgood. Nice. Very nice save by Osgood. Very nice glove save. I just realised a penny was stuck to my elbow since the beginning of the second period. Whatever Happened To videos. Yeah, it's pretty fair. Andrei Pavlik could be a good one. Oh, just wide. Just wide of the net. Whew. Juno makes the play. Oh, there's a redirection there. Oh, the puck right on number 77, Adam Oates' stick. Of all of the players on the Washington Capitals team to have with the puck right on his stick in front of a wide cage is Adam Oates. But he just can't do it. Ah. So the face-off is taking place in the Detroit Red Wings zone. Detroit. See, I'm practicing my American. Detroit. The Detroit Red Wings. I'm never going to do that again. When you know I start saying a boat, then you know we've got some problems. Right, wraparound. No wraparound attempt. That was a great play. What a defensive move by number 14. Whew, what a nice play. Was that Shanahan? Nice diving poke check. Damn, son. What happened to the Detroit Red Wings' hopes and dreams? I don't think one video is going to do that justice, folks. Okay, so the Washington Capitals have the puck in the defensive zone. They move the puck further forwards into the offensive zone. Okay, 1 minute remaining in the second period. Oh, good save. Oh, Osgood is down, but the Red Wings managed to clear the puck. Fair play to him. So is Colsey going to go out to get it, or is it an icing? So the goalie could just decide not to get it. By the way, at the time, MasterCard was the official card of the NHL. So Acura, okay, we're looking at all of the different ads. Very nice indeed. How about we get back to the game? Because, like, you can show me the ads all you want, but I want to see the hockey game. There we go. Oh, are we in the third period now? What happened to the final minute of the first? Okay. Stanley Cup, 1998, Western Conference, Eastern Conference on ESPN. Back when the ESPN played NHL games. Okay, so I'm just going to skip forwards until we get to the puck drop. Okay, so we're a little bit ahead there. So let's just wait until we get to the right moment of puck drop. So feel free to pause it for a second, folks. Okay, right, I found the point. Okay, if you're joining the channel and you want to join in with the actual watching of the game, if you've got it ready to go and you're not quite sure where I'm at, for those of you who want to have it like on time with me, please jump to 55 minutes and 19 seconds into the video. And then you should see the puck about to be dropped for the third period. So it's a 3-1 lead to the Detroit Red Wings. Who scored the first goal? I can look because I have the Wikipedia page here. So according to the Wikipedia page, let's have a look at the game. If we could see it, please. Okay, maybe not. Fair enough. It doesn't want to show me. And now just stay here, thanks. Fair enough. If you played hockey, what would be your position? That's an interesting one. I wouldn't want to be a goalie. Because I'm not crazy enough to be a goalie. I'd probably be a right-handed shot. So I'd either be a right defenseman or like a right winger or a left winger playing on their offhand, or a center. I don't know. I usually go for center in like Be a Pros and stuff. So I don't know. Right, is everybody at 55 minutes and 19 seconds? I'm left-handed, but I shoot right, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that is right, isn't it? It's where it's like the stick's on the like right-hand side of the body. Yeah. Okay, I'll just give you guys a second to make sure it's all clear. Luckily, it looks like the lagging issues and all the problems haven't persisted. So that's good. So all I have to do a little bit later on is just cut out the bits that were a bit crap. Okay, those Stanley Cup badges were nice. They really were. They really, really were. Okay, so if we hit play in 3, 2, 1, third period puck drop. There we go. So, face-off won by the Detroit Red Wings, pretty much. Yep, a little bit of a back and forth on that opening face-off. Oh, they dropped the puck in, but Chris Osgood manages to catch it and then drop it out of his glove. Larry Murphy scored the third goal for the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, who subscribed to the channel? Let's have a quick look at this. GV, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. I find it absolutely baffling that 78% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel. When, like, I see the amount of views I get, like, every month, it's like, I could be on, like, 25k, 50k subscribers if people just hit the subscribe button. Like, don't get me wrong, I do that with channels that I watch regularly as well, but oh my god, as a creator, is it irritating. I'd love to be sitting on, like, 50k subs at the moment. That'd be great. What do you think of the Leafs? They're going to have some salary cap problems next year, aren't they? Ooh, good luck. I mean, they've got some very talented players in their lineup, don't get me wrong, but they've got some salary cap problems. So, the Red Wings have the puck in. Oh, that's a good try on Kolzig. Bit of a sharp angle shot there, but a good attempt nonetheless. I do feel like with this angle, you do see it a little bit better from, like, the on-ice level. So it's like, when players make certain moves, you can kind of understand a little bit more their situation. Whereas with the broadcast camera, it's kind of like you can see everything that's going on. So it's kind of like, you might think, oh, that's a dumb move, you should have done this. But then again, like, you can't see it from the player's perspective. So, I don't know. It's good. I'm not going to lie, this camera angle has kind of grown on me a little bit. I do quite like it. It's quite nice. I'm not going to say I'd replace it over the broadcast camera, but I do quite like it. Windy City Hawkey. That's a really good name. I like that. Hey, how's it going? 100% talent, 0% defense. Pretty much. Except for when Morgan Riley's around. Okay, Kozlov's coming into the zone. Oh, what a goal! Oh, probably the easiest goal that Brown is ever going to score in his career, and it's in the Stanley Cup clinching game. Easy 2-on-1, open cage, pass it over, whack it in, job done. Very good. Can you imagine in today's NHL a team sweeping 2 different opponents in 2 straight Stanley Cup Finals? How incredible would that be? God damn. Seguin or Hall? Seguin. Seguin without a doubt. Oh, they're reviewing the play. So they reviewed the play. Is it... I mean, was it a goal or not? Like... They didn't tell us it was a goal. They didn't tell us if it was a goal or not, so how am I supposed to know? They said they were reviewing the call and they never told us what happened. Who does that? I love how they can also pick up like some of the players swearing as well. That's a really nice touch. You don't get that nowadays. They can just like noise cancel a load of stuff. So the puck is in the Detroit zone, but Detroit are getting out of the zone. Yeah, that's a good call actually. See if the player scored. I'm not actually looking at the game at the moment, so if something happens, bear with me. I could have sworn Brown scored that goal though. Game. Show me. Show me. They won't show me the Sports Illustrated article. Let's find another look. 1998 Stanley Cup Finals. Is there any Britain players in the NHL? Brett Pelini or Brendan Pelini? Brendan Pelini. Yeah, he's actually from England. He plays for Canada, but he's actually in England. Here is the game. Up for to try it. Guys, some very vintage like commentary, isn't it? Did he score? Yes, Doug Brown did score. So Doug Brown scored the first goal of the game. Oh, where's it gone? Okay, oh, it is still there. Oh. Standing ovation. Oh, that's cute. That is pretty cool. Like, yeah, so the score is currently 4-1. You have to play 40 games during the... At the time of this Stanley Cup Finals, you had to play 40 games during the regular season or 1 game during the Stanley Cup Finals to get your name on the Stanley Cup if your team wins. I quite like that idea. Because, like, if you play in the finals, you've helped your team win. You know? And, like, if you've played 40 games in the regular season, you've helped your team clinch a playoff berth. So, like, I do like the fact that they, like, value them, like, as importantly as each other. Gosh, so sad to see Konstantinov like that, though, isn't it? Oh, poor guy. Like, a year ago, he was on the ice with this team. How terrible. Poor guy. But, like, he's probably making the most of it. Do they still do that? I believe they do. It might be that you have to play in the playoffs. But then again, like, if you play in the playoffs, you're probably going to play a game in the Stanley Cup Finals. Although that's not guaranteed, so who knows? You need to do a buyer's remorse on the Blues drafting Eric Johnson first overall. I mean, they traded him shortly after, and they picked up... who did they pick up in that trade? Picked up... Oh, that was a good little shot attempt. Nice glove save by Kolzig there. Did you ever watch Game 2 of this series? No, because I was only 1.5 years old. No, I haven't watched Game 2 of this series. Ben Smith managed to get his name on the Cup for 2013. He only played 1 game the whole season. And it was Game 3 of the Cup. There you go. What better way to get your name? I mean, easiest way to get your name on the Cup with the least amount of work. There you go. Ben Smith, everyone. So the Carolina emergency goalie won't go on the Cup if they win then. No, not at all. They might like do like an honorary. Because obviously he's not like a pro NHL player, but who knows? I wouldn't expect them to, though. Especially like if it's against like the Toronto Maple Leafs in like the conference finals or something. Sportsnet will like destroy that and say no. Nathan Walker played a few games with the Blues and he was born in Britain. I thought Nathan Walker was born in Australia. No, he's internationally in Australia. He was born in the he was born in the UK but has lived in Australia, I think. That would be hilarious. It would be pretty funny though to have David Aris on there. So Steve Eisman is on a 7-game point streak in the last 2 Stanley Cup Finals. 5 goals and 3 assists in 7 games in 2 Stanley Cup Finals. Damn. That was an interesting hit there. Gonchar kind of stopped halfway through while he was on his knees. And Eisman with the slap shot, of course. I feel like the slap shot is like, apart from like the one-timer from the point, the slap shot is all but like almost eliminated from the NHL. Which is kind of sad, gotta be honest. Excuse me. Cheeky burp there, you know. So the Red Wings have the puck in their zone. There's a bit of forechecking going on here from the Washington Capitals. They do get it back. Oh, I mean, nowadays that'd be a high stick, but fair enough. It is really interesting to go back and like use today's rules with these games, because it's like a lot of these calls would have been made, and there would have been a lot more power plays and penalty kills. It's really interesting, at least for me anyway. It might not be for you guys. I don't know. Once again, I love history. Love a cheeky bit of history, me. So face off in the neutral zone. Very nice play. They could have... Oh, good try there. They could have got Backstrom or Taves. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair point, Landon. But then again, you could say that about most NHL draft picks. Blues or Capitals? Who's better this season? The Boston Bruins. Not the answer you were looking for, but the answer you get. The Tampa Bay Lightning. So, we currently have about 26 minutes left of this live stream. Well, of this recording. We started about 7 o'clock, so it's been about 90 minutes. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad indeed. Adam Oates with the puck behind the Washington Capitals net. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this stream though. If you do want me to do more like classic game live chats, do let me know. Be really interested to know what you guys think. But yeah, feel free. It's also nice to have a bit of a like Q&A, you know, as we go along. I think that was offside. Where will Dustin Byfuglien sign? I mean, if he does sign, I think that will surprise me more than anything. He's what, 34, 35, 36? The chances of him actually re-signing, who knows? Ron Wilson, career playoffs 16 and 15. Oh, Music, thank you very much for the second donation in this stream. It's very kind of you, man. Very kind of you. Now you can afford a nice coffee. I mean, not in today's climate. I can't go out and get it. Atlanta Thrashers. Yeah. Oh, bring back the Atlanta Thrashers. Yeah, let's bring back the Atlanta Thrashers. I feel like they deserve a second chance. Did you watch the Chris Roney voice crack? I didn't. No. So yeah, thank you very much for the donation again, RC Music. Appreciate it, man. Very kind of you. Jackson Strange. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's go Blues. I mean, they're not in this game, but sure. Let's go Blues. Ovechkin's short slappers on all... Yeah, but like what I mean by like Nils, a fair point, but like one-timer slap shots, other than that, like an actual like skating into the zone, winding up with a slap shot, is kind of like barely ever done, you know? In Sweden, we still go to... Yeah, interestingly, Sweden haven't closed their schools. UK's had their schools closed for several weeks now. Oh, that was a good save by Chris Osgood. What a nice little save, little acrobatic move there. Dominik Hasek is a fascinating goalie. We'll just put that out there right now. Okay, so Worsley or Vachon. 2 Montreal Canadiens goaltenders winning the cup in the 60s. The reason I asked about Game 2 is because this series almost wasn't a sweep. SRT can have missed an open net with Caps up 4-2 in the third. Damn. Wow. Us Swedes don't stop knowledge no matter what. I mean, how is like the pandemic been in Sweden? Like, has a lot of people got it? Because like here in the UK, like our government have not prepared for it, and the situation is we've got a really high like count. So yeah, it's not good. If Byfuglien returns to the NHL, I wouldn't be surprised if Stan Bowman tries to bring him back to the Chicago. I mean, yeah, but Stan Bowman for the last couple of years has been trying to get the band back together, hasn't he? So it wouldn't surprise me. I think Big Buff is just going to retire. Yeah, I think so too, to be honest. He might play 1 year with maybe Chicago or something like that, but yeah. How long have you been in isolation for? About 2 years. The last 2 years I've been primarily making YouTube videos, so yeah, it's been pretty much just like making videos at home and walking the dog when I'm not like in Montreal for the summer. But yeah, other than that, yeah, pretty much 2 years. A good 18 months. Most people like a month, 2 months. Me, 18. I mean, like, I was telling all of my like friends and like a load of people before the lockdown was like officially announced in this country. I was doing it before it was cool. Everyone wants to like try and claim that they were doing it and they're like cool now. I'm like a hipster for isolation. I'm an isolation hipster. You heard it here first, folks. So the crowd is very quiet considering, I mean, they are 3 goals down in this game. Oh, what a save by Chris Osgood. That was a nice little move. Flashes the glove on that. Probably made it look a little bit more impressive than it needed to. Oh, look at that Stanley Cup bursting out of that screen. Oh, the 90s, folks. Oh, I love the 90s. I was depressed and scared of the public before any of you fools. Oh, here it comes. There it is. The Stanley Cup's ready to be given out, should the situation demand it. Oh, one of my favourite memories over the last couple of years, going to the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto after working at the summer camp and getting myself a nice picture with the Stanley Cup. Obviously, it wasn't the actual Stanley Cup because it was the summer, so it was with the players, but it was a nice replica of the Stanley Cup they had made. Social interaction is overrated, damn right. I have to say this because I'm a Blackhawks fan. Detroit sucks. Oh, there he is. George McPhee. Oh, God, it's been ages since George McPhee was with the Capitals, isn't it, folks? I hope Elias Anderson gets traded. Which team? I'd like to see Elias Anderson get another chance. I'd like to see him get another stint with the Rangers, and if it doesn't work out, trade him. I feel like he's obviously gone through a lot over the last little while. Some people might not believe him. It's come out that he's dealt with a lot of mental health issues as well and things like that, and kind of making sure that he's like in the right place to play the game. I feel like if he gets that sorted out. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we're at the end of the game now. The Detroit Red Wings have won the Stanley Cup. Okay, fair enough. That came a little bit too quick. There was no countdown. There was nothing. The Detroit Red Wings have won the 1998 Stanley Cup. God, I should have been ready for that, shouldn't I? So the Detroit Red Wings all celebrating, all together. Stanley Cup champions. All very happy. This guy just trying to hand out hats to people. He's like right behind them like, come on guys, take the hats. Take the hats, come on. Take a hat. And you get a hat. And you get a hat. Everybody gets a hat. You get a hat. Take the damn hat, man. You get a hat. Oh, put it on backwards. What a cool kid. Putting hats on backwards. That's so such a loser, right? And you get a hat. So yeah, the 1998 Stanley Cup Championship goes to the Detroit Red Wings. What a surprise. Back-to-back Stanley Cup Championships. Interestingly, until the 16-17 Stanley Cup Championships, this was the last time that a team won back-to-back Stanley Cups. There he is, Scotty Bowman. Stanley Cup hats have to be taken out of the boxes quick. Yeah, very true. Jackson might want to get some help in for maybe. And you get a hat. And everybody gets a hat. And then the Capitals obviously not very happy with what's gone on. A lot of people deciding they might leave or trying to come onto the ice. That one guy who's still got his helmet on. Yeah, exactly. All of the media people coming down as quick as they can. All the wives and the mothers and the fans. Oh, here comes the table. With the Stanley Cup. 1998 Stanley Cup, folks. The 1998 Stanley Cup. Here it comes. Oh, the Conn Smythe Trophy. Here we go. Now, who did win the Conn Smythe Trophy for this? I'm going to say it was Steve Yzerman. I'm going to say it off the top of my head. I can't remember. Oh, here he is. Vladimir Konstantinov. Oh, how sweet is that? Oh, that's so sweet. That's such a nice moment to bring him on with the wheelchair. He might not be able to play, but he still won the cup. Oh, that's a heartwarming moment. That's such a nice moment for the Detroit Red Wings. That's such a heartwarming moment, you know? Kind of gets you in the feels a little bit, doesn't it? And Joe Coco is right there with him. That's so sweet. That's so nice. It just goes to show you that, like, some things are bigger than hockey. But, like, hockey can make bigger things feel that little bit smaller. I think that's how a lot of people are feeling about, like, YouTube videos and stuff. And, like, how they're feeling about, like, YouTubers and, like, content during this difficult time. Obviously, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult situation to be in. But, like, watching people's videos and, like, enjoying some content, having a laugh, it just makes things a little bit easier, you know? But that's really nice. It's really nice to see Konstantinov out on the ice. Sergei Fedorov, there he is, the longtime friend. I hope they give it to Konstantinov first. I haven't actually seen a clip of this in a very long time. Of course, all the Russians super happy. You know what? I'll give credit to the fans. I will give credit to the fans. They've just watched their team lose their only appearance in the Stanley Cup Finals, and they're cheering on Vladimir Konstantinov. That is a class act from the Washington Capitals. I'm getting goosebumps, guys. Actually watching, like, seeing the fans cheering, just talking about it. That's so nice. That's such a sweet moment. I'm not somebody that gets, like, fazed by this too much, like, fazed by this stuff, but, like, touching moments like this, it just gives you goosebumps. It really gives you chills, doesn't it? This is what sports is all about. Bringing people together. Sure, they had to whoop the Washington Capitals' ass beforehand, but damn. Conn Smythe to Stevie Y. I thought it was Eisman. Getting it. This stream helped put a little dent in time on my forever long feeling down. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I'm going to let it go for a little while. We've still got another 10 minutes of this, but I'll let it go for a little bit longer. I'll see the cup be handed to them. Oh, we'll see a young Gary Bettman. Oh, this will be fun. We'll see like a 40-year-old Gary Bettman, or however old he was during the 90s. That'll be exciting. This was back when Nike made the jerseys. Because it was a Reebok recently, and then they did it to Adidas or Adidas. Vladislav Fetisov. Vyacheslav, I should say, not Vladislav. Get ready to boo Bettman. Boo! Boo! I love it when everyone boos Gary Bettman. It's the best thing. Oh, poor guy. Hey, Steve Eisman gets the Conn Smythe trophy. Very well deserved, I would argue. Yeah, they booed him back even then. Of course they did. It's Gary Bettman. I mean, at this point, they'd already had a work stoppage and a lockout. So, you know, boo the man. As a Wings fan, I'm stoked you decided to stream this classic memory. Great to share with hockey fans everywhere. Thank you. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Matt. Very kind of you. Yeah, I have no affiliation with either of these teams, but, like, just seeing Konstantinov getting that cup. I want to see the cup in his hands or on his lap in that wheelchair, and then we'll call it a stream. I'm going to have to cut out all of the, like, bad frame drops and stuff a little later, but I can get that done. Are you going to upload it to your channel? Yeah, it should be available on my channel an hour or two, a couple of hours after it goes up, so if you want to go back and watch any of the moments, please feel free. But yeah, this was nuts. It's one thing on my bucket list. The draft is supposed to be in Montreal this year, and I'm really hoping that, like, if I do be able to go back to Montreal, I'll get a chance to go to the draft. Nike at the time made jerseys for a few teams. It was the Blackhawks, Red Wings, Mighty Ducks, Sharks, and Maple. Interesting. So they didn't have a whole, like, league-wide jersey manufacturer. That's interesting. I'm a Montreal fan. Am I at the wrong place? Come on, give us the cup. Give us what we want to see. There it is. There's the cup. There's the cup. There's the cup. Give me the cup. I want the cup. Okay, guys, I've got a question for you before the stream ends. If you were to win the Stanley Cup, whatever year it is, what would you eat or drink from the Stanley Cup? Mine would absolutely be cereal. I'm a huge sucker for, like, sugary cereal. Might be one of the reasons why I'm a little bit overweight. When I say a little bit, guy, you get a box of nice cereal, and your man's gone. Apple juice, interesting choice. Interesting choice. Yeah, the draft is outstanding. I got to be at a... Oh, you got to go in 2017. That's nuts, man. That's so cool. Chili's an interesting choice. I want like some nice cereal. Oh, could you imagine if one of those guys like proper slipped on the ice when bringing the cup in, and then like the top of the cup fell off? That'd be bloody awful. That must be like the most stressful job. Like, forget like playing hard enough to win the Stanley Cup, but like, imagine like dropping the Stanley Cup as one of the like keepers of it. Oh, that must be bloody stressful. Oh, Jesus Christ. I would eat buffalo wings, which I know is unoriginal. Nice, that's a fair choice, fair choice. I'm from St. Louis, but I have like 4 Red Wings fans. Oh, nice. George McPhee, general manager of the Washington Capitals back in the day. The guy that drafted Alexander Ovechkin. I mean, can't really blame him. He's a solid player. Ooh. Oh, I'm loving the French here. I should really be learning it, considering my girlfriend lives in Montreal, and I might end up being there someday, but whether that happens or not, let's find out. There they are. I'll drink Coca-Cola out of the cup. Interesting. I'm more of a Pepsi guy. Oh, give Konstantinov the cigar. There you go. What a geezer. I love it. He's like, I'm going to smoke this all night long. What a geezer. What a geezer. Oh, bless him. He's so happy. Some things are bigger than hockey. I think the draft would be on virtual. I really hope it isn't. I really hope I get back to Montreal and get to see the draft. But seeing an actual NHL game is a huge bucket list thing for me. I really want to do it one day. I've seen a KHL game live, but I haven't seen an NHL game live. Steve Eisenman skates around to go pick up the cup himself, and Bettman's like, come here, I want my picture. Oh, that's brilliant. He's like, take it. Oh, back when Bettman had brown hair and not grey. Oh, listen to that crowd. Even though it's away, they're in Washington. Listen to that crowd. Give it to him. Give it to Konstantinov. There you go. Fetisov really did love Konstantinov, didn't he? You could tell he was just like, he wanted to share it with him. That's so sweet. Conn Smythe trophies are stuck in the middle. There you go. Maybe I should do a video on like the first Stanley Cup team photo. I feel like that would be a really good video to do, because obviously, like, I think it was Wayne Gretzky and the Oilers started the tradition, didn't they? They're all buzzing because they won the cup for a second time. 2! This is cute. Okay, so now they're taking a picture of the cup. They're all cheering. I'm going to pause or stop my stream of it there. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hockey players and healthy scratches, thank you very much for joining me on my NHL Pause Binge Classic Game Live chat for Game 4 of the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you really enjoyed the stream. Yeah, if you want to see more, let me know on YouTube. Let me know on this stream. Let me know Twitter, wherever you want. Yeah, I'm glad some of you guys enjoyed it. I mean, there's not as many people here that I was hoping for. Because, I mean, a lot of people voted and said they were interested in it. Maybe they'll watch it at a later time. That's absolutely fine too. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching this stream, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I will have a video going up likely Wednesday or Thursday this week. And then I'll have another video going out for the weekend. We're almost towards the end of April now. We're getting into the 20s of April. Whew. Then I've got to start recording some videos for when I go, hopefully. So yeah, we've got an exciting time ahead of us, folks. So yeah, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't subscribed already, please, please, please do. Far too many people that watch my streams haven't subscribed to my channel, so feel free if you haven't done so already. But yeah, I think that'll be it. I'm just going to sip some water to finish off the stream. Bye.